Who was ready for some winter Starlight celebration stuff? Okay, is this stuff new? This is from the first. Is anything new? Okay, this is an update from yesterday. I don't think I told y'all. December 2nd. Today's the 3rd. A new NC item that gives extra prize. It gives an extra prize when visiting the Snow Wager is also released. I'm not doing all that. So there's something. Okay. Anything else new? The December NC collectible. Okay. We talked about Zoe Talk yesterday. They tried me at work. Like, not like it is the end of the year. I've been asking people for receipts for certain items since June, every day and every night, and they're like, oh, we'll get to it at some point, and then they never do. So I'm exhausted. So if I'm everywhere, it's because work is really trying me these last couple weeks. Everyone suddenly wants to get stuff done the last couple weeks when I've been trying to ask y'all to get some of this stuff done in April. Okay, thank you for letting me complain for a second. How are you all doing? Hopefully your jobs aren't stressing you out. Hopefully school is great. I low-key have to take finals this week. I'm not like, I have to take finals. I have to do work. I could have been on here like an hour ago filming, and now we're going to be doing a whole lot of stuff last minute because I was playing Animal Crossing New Horizons right when I got home because I needed to de-stress a little bit from the nonsense. So I was playing Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I restarted my island because the new update is coming in like January. It's not like I had a nice island. Like from like release to like a week ago, I had the exact same island and it just wasn't going well, so I decided to restart and kind of like build up this month because we got like a lot of time off with the holidays and stuff, and I can really just like dive into Animal Crossing and do all of that. So today I worked on getting the catch whatever, the Nook Mile achievement where you get like 100 fish in a row without like dropping anything. Did that. I didn't do it all today. Like I obviously broke it up into like the past couple days, but fishing is like my favorite thing to do on Animal Crossing New Horizon, and CJ was on my island today, so I had to fill up my like pockets a whole lot. Even though I only have like the 30 slots, I don't have the 40 because like I said, I restarted, so there's a lot of stuff that I still have to like catch up on, but it's kind of fun. I think my issue is the last time Animal Crossing New Horizons and I was like super into it was like right around game release, and I also had free time because things were happening in the world, and I would like compare my island to other people's islands, and I think this go around I'm not really gonna do that. So I might watch a couple other people who I used to watch. I don't watch any Animal Crossing people anymore because I was just kind of over it. Some of my old faves, see if they're still active and throw some of that stuff in like my back pocket. See like the big game mechanics that I'm not going to catch on my own because that's just not, I kind of just play games blind, so there will be like whole sections of games that I don't deal with. Yeah, so I might like watch a couple people just to see what's going on. But like an example of like things that I just ignore in games is like Stardew Valley. I don't go in the mines. The way I play Stardew Valley, oh, some of you speedrunners would hate it. I kind of just also fish in Stardew Valley, and then I talk to like Harvey and Emily. And then I like decorate my farm and make it really pretty, and I pet my cat, and that's what I do in Stardew. I don't go in the mines. Apparently there's more than one type of mine. I wouldn't know because Stardew is one of those other games where it's like I don't look too much into it. Stardew, I don't really did I already visit this man? I don't know what's going on. I don't do too much with Stardew. I kind of just play that as I play it. I am gonna try to do that with the Animal Crossing, the new update. Then it's Neopets and like Balloons TD6, and like you can cheat in like Balloons TD6, but the game's been out for what, 20 years, and I'm still trying to like black frame each and every level, so that's what I'm doing there. Also, we're doing dailies and I'm talking to you, so buckle up, buckle in, or if that's not your thing, tune out. Here we are, we're talking about video games. The next thing is Mario Kart 8 is my next big project once I'm like over my like Animal Crossing phase. Again, I refuse to do anything beyond a drift in Mario Kart, and in Mario Kart 8 I will only play with like the auto steering on because I don't like falling off of the course. And because everyone else moved on to Mario Kart World, I feel like it's just easier to play online, and like everyone who does online is like a little bit bad. we suck a little bit, or you're like me and you refuse to do anything beyond drifting in the game. So like I'm never gonna be like a top ranked person. I don't even know how like rankings of Mario Kart work. I also just kind of play Mario Kart. I really like to do like the Grand Prix on like 50cc and just like beat all the little computers. And sometimes I'll do 100cc if I'm like really feeling confident, feeling myself. But 150 I can't beat, 200 I can't do, and then mirror mode messes me up because it's like everything's flipped and it's like, what if we didn't? What if we didn't do all of that, you know? So, and I will do all of my like advent calendar stuff at the end, don't you worry. I want to talk about video games. I want to talk about how these next 2 weeks at work are going to be the death of me, and how I had to play Animal Crossing, and how CJ was on my island, and I restarted my island. Also, my name is so much better. I thought you were going to be able to like change the name in the middle of Animal Crossing New Horizons, even though the little twin rats tell you that you can't. So my name is a lot better. I haven't unlocked 3 stars yet, because I've been taking it slow, and I also like don't have 16 hours a day to play Animal Crossing New Horizons like I did when it first came out. So like I kind of have to take it slow, which is a little fun. It's a little fun. I was like real big into like Animal Crossing and the islands and all that fun stuff, and now it's just like, it's been 5 years. I restarted my island. One thing I am doing is I'm putting like all of my big structures on the beach as much as I can. That way I can like do more decorating and such once we hit like 5. Is there nothing that's at 15 today? That's wild. Looks like I'm not buying stocks today because I'm not buying them at 16. Anyways, I feel like I just learned from my first run around. I had 5 years to complete everything. I caught all the fish and all the sea creatures. I didn't catch all the bugs. One thing I don't love about Animal Crossing are the bees and the tarantulas and the scorpions. I don't really like how they just spawn on your island, and the next thing you know, I'm like running for my life. Like with the bee, I guess they're not bees, they're wasps. With a wasp, I know that if I go and I shake a tree, I need to have a net in hand just in case. But with the tarantulas and the scorpions, I don't like how they randomly spawn. And I know Nintendo talks to the TNT team a lot, and the TNT team told Nintendo, hey, there's this girl on YouTube, her username is DoubleCee, and she does Neopets content, but she does it like in a mid-way. I think you guys should listen to her and listen to the specific Advent Calendar Day 3 video. The first like 10, 15, 20 minutes of her talking about video games and her job, but then she's going to start talking about recommendations for Animal Crossing New Horizons. And I know back in 2022 you guys said this was the final update, but then a couple years later you're giving us the new update. And so for further updates in another 2 or 3 years, this is what I want Nintendo to do. There needs to be an ordinance where there's no tarantulas and no scorpions that spawn into your island at night, because like the biggest thing for me is that I don't like them, so I shouldn't have to be around them, you know? They like just stop spawning on my island, and I think that would be very beneficial to me. I'm sure everyone else loves having these tarantulas and scorpions just randomly come out and jump at you. But like a big reason why I don't like playing at night is because they're always out to attack me. So if there was an ordinance, like a bug spray ordinance, where they just don't spawn, and I don't really care about the spawns of like anything else. You can keep the beetles, you can keep all them funky, scary looking bugs. I don't want them. So that's my suggestion to Nintendo. If you need to know if I'm a good reference, talk to the Neopets team. They know I only give out good ideas about neopets.com. And there we go. Let's get into the premium wheel. Let's get into Advent. Is anyone still with me? What are your thoughts on like other games you do besides Neopets? I talked about Animal Crossing restarting, taking it chill, and then like, because I don't want to like hack into my Switch because I don't know how any of that works and it scares me a little bit. But I don't like playing at night because I always get a tarantula or a scorpion. So like I've never seen like Celeste a whole lot. I don't really see Wisp. And I want to be able to like talk to them, but I'm not willing to risk it with the tarantulas and the scorpions. Or if there was a thing where I just didn't have to be attacked by them, I would do that as well. But they're very like malicious creatures, and they have hate in their heart, and the hate in the heart is directed towards me, which like I get, but also like get out of here. Stardew, love playing Stardew. You guys will never see me play Stardew because y'all are gonna eat me up the way I play Stardew. Sometimes I go to bed early just so I can like go to bed early in Stardew. Like I said, we're not doing the mines. There's a couple, if you haven't played Stardew, I guess I won't spoil it for you, but there's just like a couple major like game elements that I'm never gonna be able to play because of the way I do Stardew. I don't do it. I haven't finished the community center. My farm is probably on year 20. Still haven't finished the community center. Haven't done it. So there's that option. And I also only have one farm. I like how in Stardew you can have different farms. No, I just have my one farm where I'm still like befriending the townsfolk and figuring out if I want to marry anyone or if I want to just like live by myself. I've been living by myself for 20 years in Stardew Valley, so like there's that. But like, what am I doing, you know? Okay, let's get into advent calendar. Are you all tired of listening to me just yap and yap about video games? Advent calendar. Hi, hello, how are you all doing? It's Neopets advent calendar time. Actually, let's do Sleepy Boy before I forget. And then we can get into the calendar and all of that. I got a supersize weapon and then a red frost cannon, which probably is worth nothing because that's how it goes. Red frost cannon. It's a Battledome item. Worth 90 whole Neopoints. Thank you, Neopets team. Thanks, bestie. Okay, now we can actually get into the advent calendar. Pretend this is where the video started. Here. Just start the video here and then through what I do for the advent calendar, and then you can go back and listen to me talk about video games. I don't know where all that came from, but sometimes I'm just called to talk about things and I'm forced it on the y'alls. So hopefully you're okay with that. Let's do the advent calendar. So let's visit the advent calendar today and see what we get. So this looks like a little coloring page. It's a little holiday card that says season's greetings, sending you joy from Neopia. So that's super cute. If we collect our prize, I get a nostalgic ceramic Christmas tree and a sugar cookie latte. And then for premium, I get the holiday lights, Babeth garland thingy, and a rod of supernova. And then there's this thing that says like the paint devil snatches it away. Boo hiss, he doesn't. That's just a little joke TNT plays every year. And if we click on, what's this girl's name? Reina, I get where is Bonjour. So that's all the cool fun stuff I got today from the advent calendar. Let me know what you all got. Actually, are we all getting the same items? I could always look that up. Not me doing stuff. Wouldn't that be crazy? Do you like being like a good Neopian? It's like we got that. There's that. Like, what was today? Okay, so are we all getting the same stuff? And then the holiday light thing. Is it just Reina that gives us random stuff? Cool. And then the rod of super navel, and as you pick it up, whatever. Auto gifter. Okay. I think that's it. Let me go to my inventory and kind of see what did Reina give us today. She gave me a book, which is fine. That's for Book Freak. Book Freak can read it. There we go. Book Freak. Cool. Hope everyone is chilling and having a good time and getting good prizes on Neopets. Let me know some good stuff has happened to you, Neopets or otherwise. And I don't know, do you have any video game thoughts? Because I guess that's what the topic of this video is today. And if you made it to the end of this one, that's crazy. Because I would have clocked out at like 8 seconds. But I can see that a lot of y'all's clock out at like the minute mark. Anyways, not too much shade. The minute mark people, I guess, aren't making it to the end of the video. But if you made it to the end of the video, you're a real one. Thanks so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow with more Neopets advent calendar stuff. Hopefully it'll be shorter. Or maybe it won't be. But maybe it'll stress me out even more at work that I have to come on here and vent. So hopefully your customizing was good and your Battledome's good. And I don't know. Your dailies are all solid. Cool. Have a good one. Bye.